Gonzalo Higuain's name is not on the starting team sheet, nor Paulo Dybala. Messi, the one and only. And Neymar will start for Barcelona. Will he start the season proper? The great Lin, that was Barcelona's night, their 5th triumph. Confirmation of the starting lineups then, with Asamoah at left back, and as I mentioned, Lichtsteiner in the right full-back position in a back 4. Some debate last season with Allegri and his senior players as to whether it should be a 3 or a 4. And Barcelona with Paco Alcácer up front, no Luis Suarez among the substitutes. And in the middle of the park, Sergi Samper. Big moment in his Barcelona career, back from a loan spell at Granada and getting the 2 great football clubs, a great atmosphere, and the traditional great and famous colours, the black and white.
For Neymar.
Well, they've released him immediately here, and he's already in the Juventus box, and he tried to pick out Messi rather than take on the shot himself. Juventus looking a bit stretched here. Messi. Well, not seen that before. We've seen this before, it's Messi. Great run, wasn't it? Very positive. Sturaro snapping away at him.
Yeah, not shown too much respect from
Neymar. Barzali had a couple of bites at it. Juve get the free kick. No Higuain as a target. Mandzukic, who played most of last season in a wider position, now down the middle again. Here he is. Floated over the top of Dean's head is a very good ball and a decent recovery in the end by Lucas Dean. Here goes Neymar again. Gets another free kick, little further out, and actually that might help get the ball up and over the wall this time. We shall see.
I'm sure he had that anyway, but probably brought it along specially as
Messi's the orchestrator. Messi shaped to run in behind. Alcácer couldn't quite get on it. Dropped nonetheless for Messi. Switch by Rakitic. Nice weight on it too. Buffon gets down sharply, and he had to. Marchisio. Sturaro, nice ball. Side netting for Mandzukic.
Yeah, surprising one really. Mandzukic had a lot of
started in exciting fashion, and Neymar has been full of it. Goes again here, Neymar. And he scores! Well, that's what you get for the money.
Well, it had to be Neymar, didn't it? Linking up with Messi, lovely little ball through. And the 1-2 cutting open the Juve defence. And he did very well in the end to hold off Lichtsteiner. Great little touch before he fired at home.
Khedira, cut out by Mascherano. Mascherano again at the stretch. Needs to be a bit sharper than that. Lemina. So much room again down this side. Neymar allowed to go on, and Lucas Dean was standing there with so much space. Taken down by Mandzukic. Here's Lichtsteiner. Mascherano trying to attack it. Did a good job. Bilbao, he'd actually managed them in 2 spells. Had a brief playing career at Barcelona long ago. Neymar. They can't contain him. He's gone through the whole lot of them. Unbelievable! Unbelievable! Well, it's a stratospheric transfer fee they're talking about, and quite honestly, he looks on another planet in this game.
Yeah, his first goal was good, his second was outrageous. Absolutely no room for him to work with. Danced across the penalty area, and no chance for Buffon as well.
He's not doing that to some makeshift pre-season celebrity team. He's doing that.
Yeah, there's a clear foul as well. Marchisio just didn't want them to stay down. And
Messi, and Buffon gets a hand on it.
Buffon made that look pretty easy. Good freak.
Neymar takes it. Asamoah caught in a dither here, and he's lost the ball. Messi. Asamoah doing his very best to dig himself and his teammates out, and he just about did that. Nobody said it was going to be a friendly, incidentally.
Costa's a good signing for Juve. Here he is on the ball.
Picked out a decent ball to Dybala. Cillessen equal to it. It was on target, and the new men, the main men up front, wasting little time, making an impact.
Yeah, Dybala got a couple of goals against Barcelona in the Champions League quarter-finals.
Following here, and they've got something to shout about. Got up above Marlon, and in between him and Nelson Semedo.
Yeah, great delivery from the corner. Slightly worrying from a Barca point of view. Chiellini is very good in the air.
That's Elena. Arda Turan looking for Suarez. It's over his head. Jordi Alba with the pullback, and it's fired over the top of the bar. Very presentable chance. More than that, really, squandered by Denis Suarez. And I mentioned he's just struggling, isn't he?
Yeah, lovely ball over the top. The cutback was perfect as well. Nice first touch, and really when...
Pjanic. Nice ball to Cuadrado. Higuain wanted it fed to him quickly. It didn't come. Cuadrado still. Pjanic again. He's picked out one or two good balls, hasn't he? And putting Jordi Alba under pressure. Higuain, isn't he? I'm afraid. Gave it away very cheaply then. Umtiti half clear. Again Pjanic in the right place. Dybala has it. Nice step over by Denis Suarez. And Szczesny safe, secure.
Well, that was more like it. Lovely step over here. Suarez with the first time ball back in. Easy enough set.
Douglas Costa. Alexandro. Great ball in, fired over the top by Higuain.
Yeah, again, the Barcelona team has changed a lot in this second half, but you can see the difference.
Arda Turan once more. Miscue by Suarez. Douglas Costa in goal side of Semedo. Not much power in it.
Yeah, that's what you get with Douglas Costa, very direct player, still only 26.
Denis Suarez. Elena made the room for himself and tried to steer it into the corner with that left foot. Elegant looking player, isn't he? The 19-year-old.
Yeah, nice efforts as well. I think Szczesny had his angles covered here, but used defender as a screen almost.
Arda Turan. Mondragora got a good block on him. Sergio Busquets. Arda Turan looking for Suarez. Steers it. Wrong side of the post. Szczesny was sharp off his line then.
Yes, Suarez scooping one into the middle for Thuram, and just a few moments later, Thuram returned the favour. As he said, though,